Are we rolling this? We are. What's up, guys? It's your boy McKinley Crain here, and today I'm going to be doing my spoiler-free review of Tenet, Christopher Nolan's latest film, and let me just tell you, it is awesome. It's like, if there were like ever a good kind of confused, like an exciting kind of confused, like an exciting kind of confusion, this would be it. It's like, in this movie, like, I was confused, but like it was like in a good way. Like, that was the point. I was supposed to be confused. He wanted you to like be confused about like how Tenet works and stuff like that. And yeah, I understood like a lot of what was going on in this movie, but like, some of the stuff I was just like, how does that work? But I loved being confused. I just loved it. It was awesome. I can't. It's not common to hear someone say that they loved being confused, but I've heard other people say it about this movie, and I agree. It's like confusing, but it's like the good kind of confusing, like the fun kind of confusing, the necessary kind of confusing. Anyway, so yeah. This movie was like, really confusing, and like there was a lot of stuff that I didn't get, but I watched the ending explained video, IGN's ending explained video for this afterwards, and I understood a lot more about it. Anyways, but I had a blast during this film. Like I said, the great kind of confusing, the fun kind of confusing. This was like an awesome movie. It had some great action scenes. The story was just awesome. The twist was awesome. John David Washington and Robert Pattinson were awesome as like the two main leads. Just everything about this film was awesome. It had strong acting, strong performances. The villain was great, even though the villain wasn't what made the movie like the villain made the movie awesome, but like, the villain wasn't the best part of the movie. Like, it was the main leads and like, the whole story and how Tenet works that made this movie awesome. Anyway, so the whole like kind of plot of this movie is like a British agent or whatever is like armed with only one word, Tenet, and like, he ends up having to like use Tenet to stop the world from being destroyed, and how it would be destroyed, I can't tell you because that is a spoiler, and it is revealed at the end of the film what the villain's plan actually is and why. Anyway, I just love this movie. It was just great. I had a really fun time watching it. Time flew when I watched this movie, even though it's like 2 hours and 30-ish minutes. I just had a really fun time. It was like if 007, if like James Bond met Inception, or like it's like if James Bond was combined with Inception. It's like you mix James Bond, Inception, and the movie Looper together. Well, not really. Like it did things differently than Looper. But, like, I'm just choosing a random time travel movie. What's a time travel movie that this is like? It's like, I don't know. It's like if you took, James Bond, Inception, and, like, any time travel action movie. Well, not any, but a lot of time travel action movies, and you like combine them together, you would get Tenet. Except Tenet is just more brilliant. Is more brilliant than the normal time travel movie. Is it the best time traveling movie like ever? Does it even really count as a time traveling movie? Yeah, cause they like reverse the flow of time in the movie. So I guess it's like a little bit of a time traveling movie, like, you know what I'm saying? Like some elements of time travel. Not really a time travel movie. Yeah, well, there are like a few time traveling parts in there, if you know what I mean. but it's not really like a flat out time traveling movie. It's like sort of a time traveling movie. Anyway, I had a blast. The story was just great. It was just a really good movie. It's my second favorite film of 2020 so far. My number one favorite film of 2020 is Birds of Prey, but we're not talking about that. Anyway, I had a blast during this film. I had no problems with it. I'm gonna give this movie a 100%. I'd have 100%, which is the equivalent of A plus, of an A plus. Tenet is not Christopher Nolan's best film, but it's a blast. And just because it's not Christopher Nolan's best film doesn't mean it's not a. I personally don't hate any of Christopher Nolan's films. I think that they're all great. I've seen all of Christopher Nolan's films. Yes, including the 2 short films. And they're all great. This may not be as good as like the Dark Knight trilogy, or Inception, or The Prestige, but it's in the middle of my Christopher Nolan ranking list. It's above Interstellar. It's above Following. It's above Dunkirk. It's above Insomnia. It's above Quay. It's above Doodlebug. Those are his 2 short films. It's not like at the tippy top of the list, but this is still a fantastic movie. Like all of his movies, this is a fantastic movie. Oh, and I liked it better than Interstellar. Did I already say that? I think I did. Anyway, this is a fantastic movie. I would definitely recommend it. So yeah, like, subscribe, join the notification squad. I will return.